supposed to do Northview. Then we're going to talk about girls' flag. Is that what we're doing? Man, Jeremy Hall had a game. He killed that guy on that one block. And he ran completely over the top of him. Is Cotton coming or just the girls? Okay. Okay, let's do them. Let's do them, and then we'll do it. Or here.
I hate doing this. Brad, can you hear me all right? I'm just going to hold it. This thing struggles when I put it on my neck.
Yeah. No. It's going to be live.
Yeah. Starts in 6 minutes.
All right, welcome back to the Davey Gillum Show. We're live here tonight at Universal Pizza out here on the Maverick Boulevard out here. Come on out and stop by. It's not too late to stop by and get some supper. We've got a full house here for the show tonight. We've got some great guys behind us back there getting some food. Coach Gillum, welcome to the show. Thanks for taking time again. It's a busy week, a playoff week. Just an incredible win last week. Super excited about a round one victory. Continue to get to play football in November. The weather starts to cool down a little bit, although it hadn't cooled down a whole lot, but it has cooled down a little bit this week. Last week it was kind of hot, but still got to get out there and play some football when a lot of other programs have taken their pads up for the year. The Mavericks are still in it. Congratulations on your win, Coach.
Thanks. Like you said, it's always exciting when you're playing this time of year, and I think our kids get a little bit callous to the postseason and taking for granted you're going to win a region championship, and taking for granted you're going to be playing for a long time. Yeah, so that's a big deal.
It's an anomaly in Tennessee high school football. I don't know many teams that have done it.
I think other than Alcoa, we've probably got the longest streak for region play. And
if somebody knows that, send it to me, because I don't know it. I don't know of another program that's got 8 in a row.
44-0 in the last 8 years in the region
play. An incredible run. A historic run. It's a marker for the rest of time.
And we even talked today about we won our first one back in 2013. And how excited it was, like winning the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, we were super
excited. Our school, I think, had won one region title up to that point. So we won one in 13, and then now we've won 8 in a row. That's a big deal. It's a big accomplishment for the program, our staff, and the community. So, but playing this time of year is still special. It's almost like there's another gear that everybody's going to kick into this time of year.
The finality of it, Coach. I mean, if you don't come ready to play, or you don't have a great week of practice, and it carries over into a game, it's final, and you don't get to go back and say, we want to practice next week so we can do this again, because it's over on Friday. Somebody's taking their gear up Saturday morning. Yeah,
and that's part of our job this time of year, because with all those things being said, it's still human nature, and the season's long. It don't stop. You go year round these days, where from December to now you're just going, and you got to remind the kids of how fast it goes, and even though it seems long right now to get them refocused, that most of these guys have been working their whole life for this opportunity, and your mind can play tricks on you, your body can get tired, and those type of things. So you got to really think about what's going on and make sure you're ready to go. But I do think getting to play Northview Academy help with some focus going in the first round.
Good football team. The coach had a great quarterback back there, Mason Phillips. I think
that's his
hard
name.
to get on the ground.
Transfer from Catholic.
Got a cannon for an arm.
Extremely fast, maybe fastest, one of the faster kids on the field. So they were definitely dangerous, and you got no familiarity with them, so it was easy to focus in and not take anything for granted, and then our kids come out and played really well.
Coach, give them the ball inside the 20 a couple of times early right there. They get a great kick return. We score quickly, give them a great kick return. They're in our red zone a couple of times early right off the bat. Our defense, we'll get some highlights in a minute, but our defense, they really stood up.
They did. We've got an aggressive defense, and we took chances and blitzing and got to him a lot, but there were some fourth downs that we blitzed him, and he made great throws, and kids made good catches that were highly contested, and those things happen.
Good football team.
And they got a score out of it early. I think by the third possession, the defense is kind of setting in, and
21-0 pretty quick.
Kind of found our groove about what they're doing, the speed of the receivers, those type things, and
I think
really
there was some shutout pizza on the line. I don't know if we got that or not, because they scored, but there was some shutout pizza on the line. There's some pizza going on back here behind us, but it's not shutout pizza. It's just it's universal pizza. It's really good.
But you know, once we kind of got in a rhythm on defense, they struggled to get a first down after that.
Yeah.
A lot of sacks, a lot of coverage,
Coach,
those type things.
Jeremy Hall, great night.
He
just
did.
Just a monster on defense up front. Did a great job right there. Taylor Davis was incredible as always off the edge.
He wreaked havoc. You know, and
can't block him.
You know, me and you sat in that region meeting a couple of weeks ago, and you know, that
pretty
was
obvious.
Yeah, everybody
how
knew.
the region felt about him.
Everybody knew 00. He causes havoc.
Yeah, he does.
Makes it rough. And so he had him running around all night. And like you're saying, Jeremy, Luke Carroll, you know, all them guys were causing problems. And the secondary was great. And our linebackers played really well, Cody and those guys. So it was a good night overall on defense. Offensively, possessions were short, but effective.
Landon Hensley, another great night. Coach, we'll have his stats here in just a minute. We'll be able to share some of those with you. But he well over 250 yards, I think 279 or something like
Somewhere
that.
Somewhere in there.
Like something crazy like 12 or 14 or something like that. I mean, he just threw it well all night. Just crazy. I think we had a couple of drops, but other than that.
The only real incompletion I can remember was my fault because I said, hey, throw it to this guy.
I got you.
And he knew better, but he did it anyway. But he was close to flawless. He's consistently gotten better every week. But his progress in the last 2 to 3 weeks has been remarkable. And he was good before he got to us. I think he's exceptional. I think he's the best quarterback in Tennessee right now. He's getting comfortable with, you know, his coverage reads. He's getting comfortable with the offensive design and the timelines with the different pass plays. And, you know, even in practice right now, when he's a scout team quarterback, you know, we're just sitting back watching and saying, man.
And he's over there on the scout team throwing the ball.
Me and Coach St. Clair are getting a lot of confidence just watching him in practice. You know, throw the ball 100 times against our defense and not throw not just interceptions, but very few incompletions. We're not going to face a quarterback that's going to throw it like he throws it in practice against us. So he was fabulous the other night. Threw a lot of college level throws on time, laser beams, curl routes, all them type things. And then the O-line was great. He had plenty of time.
We'll have a couple of those guys on here in a minute after they finish the buffet back there.
You know, they had, I don't want to say a night off, but Coach St. Clair was pass happy from the get-go. We were sitting in pass pro and scoring so fast that, you know, it felt like we didn't hardly
choice up there on the playbook.
It felt like we didn't run the ball a whole lot, but Waylon still had 8 carries for 150 yards. So, you know,
3 touchdowns, I think. Waylon had 3 touchdowns. Landon threw for 4, I think.
Something like that. But,
crazy stats.
But both of those guys were fabulous. Israel Smalls had a huge night.
What a catch too! Made a great catch on a deep ball down there. And then another one he caught and ran it for touchdowns. He has a 2 touchdown night right there. So
2 touchdowns, over 100 yards receiving. Some big plays from him. Trent's always involved in big plays. Riley Wolfenbarger.
Talk about a little bit about the 4th down and 10. We got 4th down and 10. We're at about the 20-yard line. You can kick a field goal right there, but you got a lot of confidence in your quarterback, a lot of confidence in Trent Strickland. You call a great play.
We felt like
laser beams it in there and we score.
The fact we got to 4th down was more just some bonehead stuff on our part. So we weren't real hesitant in going for it, and then we gave our kids some matchups where we're sending 2 verticals and a cover 2 look where it's going to turn into one-on-ones, and Landon took Trent on his one-on-one and makes a great throw, and of course you get it close to Strickland, he's going to make the catch. So
he did.
It was big.
It's deflating for a defense when you hold a team to 4th down and they're in the red zone. You hold them to 4th down. You think you got them to a field goal, and they throw a touchdown pass. It's deflating as a defense.
And that's still as much confidence as I had. That's still a big throw for a quarterback to sit in and make on 4th and 10 to throw a 30-yard laser. You know, so just great all-around performance. There weren't many negatives on offense the other night. O-line was great. LaRue was great. Landon was great.
Cody Miller goes in at quarterback for a play. He runs a 50-yarder down the sideline.
Well,
right there.
Before Landon transferred in, Cody had been throwing for us, and he's done a great job over the years. It's hard to play Mike linebacker, which was non-negotiable for us, and quarterback. So we were excited to get Landon in to help us overall. But he does a good job. He's thrown touchdowns in the last 2 games now. And even early when he. It may have been last year when he was in against Carter. He's throwing touchdowns, And I don't know if it's where he's getting to go in the backup role, but he seems fearless out there, just taking shots at him. And at that point, I'm just wanting him to hand it off. We're giving him RPO options.
He kept it. Cody's not giving it. He's got
going
the one-play call. He's taking it.
But
then Reese Russell comes in to finish it up last quarter and a half right there. Does a great job out there, just taking care of the football, doing the little things that a quarterback does right there to make sure the offense stays on the field, gets the things done that they need to get done.
And all them receivers played good, and we had a bunch of them play. Evan Pott had a big night. St. John played a lot. He's caught
a couple balls there.
Caught a couple of balls late. Unfortunately, the drives were so quick, you didn't get to distribute as much as you wanted because it seemed like whether it was Trent or Riley or Izzy that got it, they were taking it the distance. And
he's a utility knife for me. I think he does a lot of things that may go unnoticed, but he fits in a lot of different things. And you talked about him today on defense. He moves down from corner to safety. Down he moves down into the front box 7 right there. Does a great job anywhere you put him. He's fast.
He when he came in this past winter, he really earned a spot with just his tenacity and just work ethic and his competitive spirit. And then we got into our 7-on-7 schedule this summer, and really he became maybe the guy where we're just like, man, get the ball around St. John. And then he had an unfortunate injury at Powell on that 7-on-7, and that hamstring,
stayed with him.
And you hate it, but he was out almost 2 months. And he's back 100%, and
just playing great ball right now.
And now he's getting where he's back comfortable in the offense, and he's done so much that they're building roles for him on defense, building positions.
Talk about
changing the structure of the defense to get him involved, because he is doing so much to create plays, and he's a smart kid. He ain't just competitive, but he can handle a lot of responsibility.
Or body type as a Taylor Davis, but creates the same kind of havoc just because he's so fast and he has a nose for the football. He's going to create an issue for you.
We got a lot of good players, and all of them have different skill sets, but there's a few kids that can hold a lot of information, do their job, and create plays, negatives while they're doing their job. And Israel Smalls has been one of those guys. Trent Strickland's been one of those guys.
For sure.
Taylor Davis is one of those guys. And Gabe, he came in against Gibbs, first defensive starter. I think led us in tackles.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
9 tackles that night.
Knifing through, pulling OL and things like that. And
fumble recovery for 6, just around the ball.
But he's tackling jet sweeps through blockers for -5 yards and things like that. So, he's been a huge asset this back half of the season, and that's what I was trying to tell him early in the season. He was so frustrated being injured, and he kept trying to come back. And it was just pulling him longer and longer. And I'm like, buddy, just hold. We're going to play football for a long time. And I was trying to tell him about Gavin when Gavin was senior year. Our captain, and
missed the first hard part of the year.
Same thing. We're doing a pursuit drill in June, I think, and he pulls a hamstring, and really wasn't healthy till the playoffs. Obviously having him healthy in the playoffs.
Coach, we got some highlights. We're speaking of defense. We're going to start with some defensive highlights right there. I think as we get those up right there, we'll start right here. A little handoff up the middle from Northview right there. And
you can see
just swarms it.
Luke comes through off a block, makes a play, but it looks like all of our DL really doing a good job defeating blocks. Like to see us use our hands a little better. So we screen right back Luke Carroll.
Man,
Cody Miller fitting it.
Luke gives him a stomach right to the head. Again, they get a little jet motion inside right there, hand the ball off. The quarterback keeps it, and there's nowhere to go.
We've got people there, Now that quarterback, again, he was extremely fast, not just a good thrower, but he made some plays, good fit by Israel.
And man, it's just smashed. There's nowhere
Cody
to go.
Miller. Cody made some big plays.
Yeah, he did.
One-on-one plays on the quarterback. think Jeremy gets him here.
Here's elusive, trying to get away.
Yeah.
Jeremy gets him right there, looks like, yeah.
The good thing is we've played a couple of athletic quarterbacks in a row.
Yeah,
and
quarterback.
Yeah, really tested our ability to stay active in our pass rush. Yeah. Great job, Izzy, and those guys just leveraging the deep routes and then breaking up on the short routes and making good tackles.
Yeah.
Coach Chadwell stresses that a lot. It's good to see when guys put it into play at game
another
speed.
Great open field tackles right there, Coach. So I like to get him down on the first guy right there, but the second guy cleaned him up.
We got 2 A-gap blitzes by our backers.
Comes big Jeremy.
Yeah.
Somebody got
maybe in Luke.
Right there, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Front 7 involved in all of these plays that we're talking about.
Yeah, we run a little twist here. Quarterback keeps it. Again, Jeremy Hall, I believe.
Just cleans it up.
Yeah. Jeremy got a little banged up Friday night, but had a big game. I think he actually
that's his real small right
took
there.
a knee to his
tackle.
knee.
Very good.
Yeah, Izzy's a good tackler. Then we get to offense. First play, we throw a little bubble pass to Waylon. A little bit of miscue on the perimeter blocking, but it was good enough to get Waylon in space.
Yeah. Hand off to Waylon again. I like this physicality of the run right here, Coach. He runs through a tackle, runs through a tackle, runs through a tackle. 5 guys get him on the ground right there at the 2.
Yeah, everybody talks about Waylon's speed, but he is a strong kid.
Yeah.
You know, here's that 4th down call.
4th down. Trent Strickland over the head catch right there.
Yeah, great throw. Here we are.
Ball, Waylon again. Good block, Izzy Small.
That was a good call by Coach St. Clair, just jumping in empty. Most teams have a very simple base check in empty.
Yeah. Inside screen.
Yeah,
Izzy,
come back
touchdown.
off of it. And Izzy just outruns everybody. Yeah. Good job by the line. Jeremy Hall right there has a pancake block in open field.
Oh my gosh, it was brutal. If you see it down that field level, it was a lot.
It was a great job by the OL.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Long deep ball down the middle of the field.
Run 2 switch verticals into the boundary, and Izzy runs by the safety. Landon does a good job of hitting him in stride.
Yeah, great job right there.
Here we are, a little delayed sprint, deep curl by 16-yard curl route by Riley Wolfenbarger. Great throw and catch. Good run after the catch.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah. Here we are again.
Deep ball, Coach.
Yeah, it's a gutsy throw right there.
Raining deep balls down there.
I tell you, that call right there is Trent is, I don't want to say is a runoff route, but he's the first read, but he's really just running people out of there.
Yeah.
And to make that throw on that read right there, that's a big time throw and read by Landon Hensley.
Yeah.
We got inside trap.
Wow.
We do a good job of OL. Good job by really Luke Carroll on a trap block.
And we're off to the races of track meet.
Waylon makes a backer miss, pops outside, and then always going to win that race.
Yeah.
Then there's Cody hopping in on the go route off the play action.
Miller right there.
Only quarterback in the country with a cowboy collar, thrown 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Mike Ritchie named Cody Cowboy Miller out there Friday night, so he gets to be the cowboy. We'll have the cowboy on here in a little while too. He'll be on here as well. So these guys are back there. Coach, a great night, a lot of fun. We're going to talk. We got some great stuff to talk about at Anderson County High School. We got the girls flag team will be here in a little bit, but we'll have the guys up here in just a minute. I think they're finishing their meal.
Yep.
We'll have them up here in just a minute. We're live at Universal
Coach,
Pizza.
before we go, we'll give a quick shout out. We got Josh Miller watching, former Mav tonight.
Oh yeah, Josh Miller
over
he's
at
with Cam
UT
Thomas.
helping.
Yeah, him and Cam are over there, but Josh is helping
Superman
with the
Cam.
Vols.
I ain't seen them guys in a while.
They had a couple victories against, maybe 4 victories. I think they got against Elizabethton, which is coming up there. I think they got a couple victories against them in the playoffs there. So
yeah, they had some big
exciting times.
And then another shout out to Billy Day and Ray Tackett.
Yeah, two big MAP supporters right there.
Yeah, those guys were a big help to me and John David when we went out to Nebraska a couple of weeks ago.
That's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. We'll be back. Universal Pizza out here on the Maverick Boulevard out here. Get out here and get some pizza. It's not too late if you're looking for some supper. We'll be right back on the Davey Gillum Show.
Hi, I'm Tim Elrod. Over the years, you've heard us at OEB Law say, let us turn your wreck into a check. We still do that for many families, but I want to take the time to go beyond the slogan. I think I've learned over the years, and more every day, that the most important thing for an attorney to understand is the value of being a partner to you. When you and your family call an attorney, you're calling because you need some help. You need someone to pull alongside you and stand with you. we understand the process of the legal system. You probably don't. So it's our responsibility to keep you informed about every step of the process. You're going to have questions about what's going on. What's next? What do I need to know? Our responsibility is to guide you through the process with the information that you need, the answers to your questions, and the assurance that we have your back at OEB Law. You have my word. We stand with you because communication is key.
1 in 7 people will need a blood transfusion during their life. That's 1 person every 2 seconds receiving a life-saving product. At Medic Regional Blood Center, we are the primary blood provider for 25 hospitals in 23 East Tennessee and southeastern Kentucky counties. Started in 1958, Medic has been serving Knoxville and the surrounding areas for 66 years. For 1 hour of your time, you can save a life. Visit medicblood.org for more information on blood donation.
When the lights turn on and the game begins, you need a team you can rely on. Ray Varner Ford and Clinton's strong lineup of vehicles is crafted with the same dedication and hard work that drives our community. Experience quality and value in this pre-owned 2024 Ford Maverick XLT all-wheel drive, $31,990. 23 Ford Expedition 4x4 Limited, $66,590. 2023 Ford F-150 XLT Super Crew 4x4, $47,995. Local you trust, pre-owned vehicles you can afford. Ray Varner Ford, built for the game.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
Welcome back to the Davey Gillum Show. I'm Gary Terry. We're out here at Universal Pizza out here on the Maverick Boulevard out here. Get out here and get some pizza right there. These guys have been enjoying some pizza right there. If they look a little full to you, they've been back there eating a lot of pizza. I think they dropped a whole pan back there of something. I don't know, it was an empty pan, so the pizza have all been eaten, right?
All gone.
All gone? Good deal. We're joined by Cody Cowboy Miller, as Richie says, from Friday night. I think everybody got a big kick out of that. It was a lot of fun right there. And Landon Hensley, QB1, a lot of fun. Gentlemen, we're going to talk a little bit about offense and defense. We'll start with you, Cody, because since you're sitting right next to me, we'll start with the defensive side of the football. A big night for you right there, over 10 tackles again. I think you're over 100 right now on the tackle chart right there, on the 5-star leader list for tackles right there, having a great year. What'd you get out of Northview right there that you knew you were going to get? You saw it, and it happened exactly like we told you it was going to.
I knew the quarterback was really good, really fast, really athletic, played quarterback, punter, and safety. So we knew that he was going to run the ball a lot and he could throw the ball pretty well. And we knew that they can't throw the ball a lot because they don't have any receivers. So we knew it was going to be a run game. So it was a lot easier for me to know that they're going to run the football.
That middle quite a bit. Friday night did a great job right there, just really stuffing the middle and getting out, making them get out on the perimeter a little bit and giving your secondary some stuff out there to take care of. But you guys did a great job up front. You talk about the guys up front. You got Luke Carroll up there, and then Jeremy Hall's up there. Taylor Davis is up there. Those guys, they do some special things up there.
Yeah, they be fighting their way through the line to make the tackle. Steal them from me. But
somebody hit a big shot on the sidelines. I don't know who it was. I was giving Luke Carroll credit
Taylor Davis,
and I think it was Taylor Davis
hitting the quarterback.
Yes, he did hit him a little late. It was a little bit late, not much, just a little bit.
And the best part is he tells the refs, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He knows what he's doing. But I just
still got the flag.
Yeah.
Still got the flag. They still got a first down out of it, but they had to punt, and the quarterback was not able to come on the field and punt, I don't think. Or maybe he did come back out there.
He might have.
He made his way back out and got the punt. That's right. That's right, he did. But a great night on defense. You held them to 7 points. I was hoping for some shutout pizza. I know you were too.
Oh, yeah, I was. But
Universal Pizza always fits the bill.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, that worked out well right there. Landon, offensively, just a laser show from you guys. 56 points. And, again, we talk about this all the time as a coaching staff. Some teams, they can't score 50 cents against air. You know, 56 points is a lot of points. So you guys did it just convincingly from the start. What did you see that you knew you had right now?
I mean, everything is really there, passing-wise.
Playbook open, huh?
Playbook was definitely open.
Choice up there from the offensive coordinators.
Oh, yeah.
Coach St. Clair, he could really put the pin down and pick the play, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He put us in really good situations. The O-line dominated.
Yeah. Talk about those guys a little bit. We got Dorton back here and Murphy back here. I know Jeremy's getting some therapy, so he's not with us tonight, or he'd be here. I'm sure anytime you offer free food, those guys come running. Jackson Hill, those guys, they come running when the food's offered. But Dorton and Murphy, they made their way to the buffet tonight for sure. So talk about those guys up front.
I mean, when they dominate like they did Friday night, we can basically do anything. Like at times, running, throwing. At times, like I was throwing, I was waiting. I was standing back there for like 4 or 5 seconds. It felt like just an eternity.
Let me talk about this. We've talked about this before. The difference between a 1 and a 2 read pass, and maybe one that you got time to sit back and get a 3rd and a 4th read on. Talk about that a little bit. Wheels turning a little bit. Do you get a little nervous because the pocket's around you?
Yeah. For the most part, like the rhythm throw was there the other night, like the first look.
Yeah.
But sometimes it did go down to 2 and 3. But once I got to 2 and 3, guys were wide open the other night.
Yeah. Got time to sit back there and do that.
Yeah.
Those special plays open up for you right there. Sometimes I'm getting ready for the point after. I'm getting the PAT team ready to get out on the field while you guys are celebrating down in the end zone down there. Do you run down there when you throw one of those things and it goes 60 yards? Do you run down there, or do you just jog it off and catch them on the sideline?
I usually jog off, catch them on the sideline. Okay. I made a little arrow with Coach Ford, but I usually just jog off.
I got you. Okay, I didn't know if you sprinted down there. I know some of these guys I see on Saturdays, sometimes they sprint down there and they're probably out of gas by the time they get there, because you don't do a whole lot of running.
No.
There's not a whole lot of running involved right there when you sit back there and the pocket's around you for 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's good. You do take off with it from time to time, and we like to see you run the football, so that's exciting. Cody, I ask this every week. I'm going to continue to do it because I love to hear y'all's answers. Your Maverick memory, Maverick moment, that's special to me. I want to know what you remember about Friday night first round playoff game with Northview, your senior year when it's on the line, and if you don't play well and you don't practice well that week, then that's your last week of football.
My Maverick memory is, I hate to say it, but going out there in the cowboy collar and throwing that touchdown pass to Zach Hapney.
That was a pretty pass too.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, it was in a window. I mean, you locked that up there and it fell right in his hands right there for a touchdown, just like we draw it up.
I get it from my papa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. He's a good quarterback too. I seen him throw the ball out there a little bit. I know he played running back in high school because I was coaching against him when he did, so I remember him. But he still got it. He's got a little cannon right there. He could throw the ball. So exciting for him. What about little brothers? How fun is it to know?
Shout out to East Tennessee Titans for winning the championship.
Huge. Yeah, I saw this.
Charlie Miller with the ending pick.
Yeah.
Josiah Downs getting that touchdown. Quarterback. Casey.
I love it. All these guys.
That's next up.
Legacy players.
That's next up. Future Mavs.
Yeah. Cody, how special is it to play and know that your little brother? So I know my oldest son, his younger brother, got to watch him play. How special that was for him to get to watch his older brother play. And man, he lit it up because he got to see his older brother play and he wanted to best him. How fun is that knowing your little brothers are watching you right now and that you'll one day get to watch them do what you do and hopefully best you at the things that they do?
It makes me excited. I can't wait, but it's very competitive in the house with Dad and everybody.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm excited. I think I'm a good role model, and Riley's a good role model.
Yeah.
So Chuck has it good, but
that's awesome.
Riley's gonna go in there and do big things.
Really great. Thank goodness you got a good mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to her too.
She's top notch.
Top notch.
Maverick moment from Friday night. What's the one? I know there are a lot of memory plays. I'm gonna guarantee you that. But what's the one that you think about?
I was trying to throw a post to Riley. He was open in the back of the end zone, but Trent ran over and picked off the touchdown.
Uncle Trent gets the pick and he's on offense.
Yeah.
All right. He's leading the area, I think, in picks. I think he's got 9. He's unbelievable.
Now he needs one on offense.
Yeah. And so now he has one on offense. Do we get to count that? Do I get to turn that into Jesse Smithy?
We need.
It's a pick. You just told the story. So Jesse, if you're watching, and I think you are, you just heard he said Trent got the pick, even though it was an offensive pick. I don't know if that counts, but we're going to say it tonight anyway. So Trent, he keeps the streak going, gets a pick, even though it was on offense.
Still a touchdown.
That's great. Guys, excited about your opportunity this week. Second round game, E-Town. It's a tradition basically here at Anderson County to play Elizabethton in the second round. We've done it for years. I can tell you, it's always a physical game, and it's always a 4-quarter game with Elizabethton. They're a great coach team. They're a physical football team. They got some really good players. They do a really great job up there. They got a lot of pride in their school. Jason Whitner, of course, the Dallas Cowboy, great. His brother Sean is the coach there.
That's my guy.
And they love their football team up there, and they'll come down to Anderson County in droves. We're excited to host that big crowd. I know you're looking forward to that game as well. Landon, it's going to be your first one, but I can assure you it's going to be an electric environment. Are you looking forward to it? Can't wait.
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, a second round playoff game at AC.
I've never even won a playoff game, but it's great to be in a second round with a great group of guys.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. What about you, Cody?
Oh, I'm excited.
I know you are.
You know me.
Yes, you've done 3 of these, right?
Yes.
This is going to be your 4th. E-Town all 3 years, right?
All 3 years.
All right. Okay. Well, we're excited to host Elizabethton. Guys, thanks so much for taking some time tonight, coming and eating some pizza. I know you guys enjoyed that. I can tell.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are super studious guys. You got to get back and get some homework done, I'm sure. But thanks for taking time out of your night and joining us on the show tonight.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, awesome. I'm gonna bring Waylon up. Waylon LaRue is gonna come up and join us right here as we transition over. If you noticed, it got a little bit loud. It did. We just welcomed the girls flag football team just got here, so they'll be joining us here in just a minute. If you don't know, Anderson County picked up a girls flag football program this fall, and it is just electric. It's a great environment, a lot of fun. I encourage you and invite you to get a schedule and come over and watch these girls play. We're going to talk to them in just a few minutes. Waylon, hold this thing up right here, or you can hold it on your shirt if you like, whatever's best for you right there. Great night the other night. You start the game off on offense. We throw a little swing pass to you. We just showed a video of it. A little swing pass to you, danced down the sideline right there. Riley missed the block, but picked one up right after it, right?
Yeah.
You missed the first guy, got the second guy. You make the first guy miss, go down the sidelines, and then I'm standing there as the defender comes over and gets you right in the quads and flips you up right there on the sidelines. Tell us about that run.
I hate getting hit below the quads down because, you know, when you watch on film or you look at it in person, you ain't that high in the air, but like when it happens to you, personally, it feels like you're flying for a second, so I hate it. It's so annoying.
Yeah. After that, here's, Coach Gillum and I brushed on this just a minute ago. We talked about the physicality of your game. You've picked that up a little bit. You're a fast kid. Everybody knows you're A to B. You're going to run it, and it's going to be fast.
Yeah.
What they don't realize and what they should is as you get the ball here recently, you're twisting, you're turning, you're running some guys over, you're running through some tackles, you're doing some stuff that, is what our expectation and standard of you. That's what we wanted you to do, and you're doing it, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to pick it up a notch, and the Mr. Football things kind of, I guess, gave me encouragement to do that as well. But at the end of the day, as a running back, you got to be power downhill whenever your name is called to go downhill for inside zone and everything else. So I knew I had to pick it up there a little bit and quit getting brung down so easily. So
Brad sent me a text earlier in the week. You got a Mr. Football. You're a semifinalist for Mr. Football. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Couldn't do it without the good Lord and my teammates around me and my coaches. So
yeah, that's awesome. Really good. Really good. You've had a great year. I want you to focus in this week. You got a great week of practice right here coming up.
Yeah.
And game prep for round 2, Elizabethton. Excited about that opportunity?
Yeah, I really, I was thinking about that today in class and stuff. Just remembering going back to the state year, being able to go on the bus down to Chattanooga and be able to go by the schools and talk and see the little kids and your old teachers. And I really want to go back to that moment. So, I'm taking one game at a time, and I know my teammates are too, and the coaches. So we got to focus, go from week to week. Elizabethton ain't nobody to play around with, and I'm really excited because I want to go back to Chattanooga.
What's practice been like this week?
It's been tough, but it's what we need, and it's what's to be expected, and that's what the standard's supposed to be held to. It's to have accountability to practice hard, play hard. Because if you practice hard, you play hard, and then you execute things better. So it's obviously been hard and pushing, but that's what we need. That's what we want.
I like to watch you. Well, and I like to watch you in practice. Seems like when you get the ball in practice, you're full speed. I think that helps you on Friday. That your practice rep is a full speed rep.
Yeah.
You hit the hole and you end down there in the end zone. That's how you run the football.
Yeah. Me and Coach Gillum, Coach Gillum makes me finish every rep with full speed, and we don't stop on contact. You keep going to practice game-like reps, and I also go back to what you're talking about, breaking tackles. The more I finish my rep all the way to the end zone, it can help me to keep running my legs through contact and everything.
Scout team giving you a good look?
Yeah, absolutely. Those at the end of the day, those guys in the moment, they aggravate you, but they make you better. Like, honestly, being realistic standpoint, for me, that's probably the best team I've went against as the scout team. They they fit everything as soon as you get in the mesh.
Logan Crumpley, he's in everything. He's everywhere you go. That guy is
Logan
right
Crumpley,
there.
Mason McMillan, all the Jace Horton, all those guys. I mean, it's unbelievable. They're doing a great job, and they're giving us good looks, and they're giving us misfits, and they're showing us game-like, realistic things.
Yeah, I love it. I love watching it right there. Waylon, you've been super fun to watch, and again, congratulations on the Mr. Football opportunity right there. Like to see you get in the Final 3. I think you've got an opportunity to do that.
I hope so. Yeah, that'd be nice.
But let's get ready for
the state
Elizabethton right there. They've got a great football team. What do you notice about them right off the bat that gets you excited about playing in this game?
Well, from the past when we played them, they always come to Anderson County with a huge crowd, and they also are extremely physical and they fit fast. So it's going to be, them and Fulton was a good game watching film, and they're not going to come down here and give us no free, easy win.
Awesome. Waylon, thanks so much for taking time out of your night. I know you've got a busy homework schedule tonight you've got to get to, right? Yeah, a lot of homework there they give at Anderson County, so you got to get out there and get some of that done. Thanks so much for coming tonight and enjoying some great pizza at Universal Pizza, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go get some homework done, and we will see you tomorrow in the morning.
All right, sir.
Thanks again. All right. We'll bring up the big boys are coming up now. I may have to scoot over just a touch right here to get all these guys in. They're massive. They've been back there eating and getting bigger. So come on in, gentlemen. Scoot in right here. Here, scoot closer. Right here. There we go. There we go. Get right there. We got it.
Standing up? Or?
No, you're going to sit in a chair right there. All right. Got everybody up? All right. We're joined by Ty Murphy, Sr., Eli Dorton, Sr., and freshman Rakeem South. Been a freshman phenom out there for us right there, Rakeem. Ty, we'll start with you. A big night against Northview for you guys. What'd you see right there? What's your Maverick moment? What are you thinking about when I ask you about the Northview game? What do you remember the most?
The thing I remember the most is, honestly, they would try to run darts and stuff, and they come right in straight inside to me, and I just hit them in the ribs. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good stuff right there.
Yes, sir.
Dorton, big night right there. What do you think about what's your Maverick moment from Friday night?
Probably just not playing in the second half was kind of nice. So, yeah, we.
What about a first playoff game win right there? I know that had to be exciting for you.
That was definitely great.
Murph, I think you've got 8 or 9.
I've got a few of them.
Yeah, and that was a first for you. Congratulations. Way to go. Let's get the second one this Friday.
We should. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Rakeem, been a staple this year on the scout team, helping us out, really doing a great job. You've got to play on Friday night a few times.
Yes, sir.
You got out there Friday night, right?
Yes, sir.
How'd that go for you? What do you remember most about that opportunity that you got Friday night?
Just driving people to the sideline and having a good day.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's the fun part, right?
Yes, sir, it is.
These guys, they teaching you anything?
Yes, sir.
How to eat big, right?
Yes, sir.
We just did. So
we did. A brownie. We had a brownie back
Of course you had a brownie back there. I heard a bunch of pans hit the ground. ground back there too.
That was him.
That was empty pans, right? Thank goodness there was nothing left on the pan to fall on. We don't let food hit the floor around here, and you guys definitely did not do that.
I still would have ate it.
You would too, big boy.
Rakeem, you got a shout-out opportunity right here on TV. Who's it going to go to tonight?
Israel Small, my brother.
Yes, sir. A great one. He's watching tonight, I'm sure.
Yes,
He's
sir.
got some homework to do, or he'd be here with us, right?
Yes, sir, he does.
That's great. Eli, what do you got for us?
For a shout out?
A shout out.
Blaine Stout, that's my girlfriend's brother.
Yeah.
And they won their big old championship for basketball last night.
Okay.
So
all right.
great job.
Okay, he's watching
Fairview.
tonight. Way to go. Murph, what do you got going for us right there? What's your shout out tonight?
My family that's watching, my grandparents, my mom, my dad, and I gotta give a special shout out to my brother for always teaching me how to do right.
Yeah, awesome. So on that note, as we move forward into Elizabethton right there, you've played these guys 3 years in a row. You know they're a physical football team. They're well coached, and they're going to play you for 4 quarters. And I'm going to keep saying it until y'all hear it. You're going to play a 4-quarter football game Friday night, and you better be ready to fight. Are you ready for Elizabethton?
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm excited.
We've been preparing all week, physicality wise.
Yeah.
I think we'll be ready for them.
Yeah, Eli.
Yeah, Elizabethton, great program.
Historic program.
Very physical.
Yeah, they've won a state championship, and I think they played in another one, so they've got the gold ball too.
They're a great program. Like I said, very physical, very tough.
Yeah.
It's like going to be a tough one, but we should pull it out.
Yeah, awesome. Rakeem, excited.
Yes, sir, I am.
I hope you get to get in there Friday night. I'd love to see you get in there.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Very excited. Guys, it's a big homework night at Anderson County. Tuesday nights, you got to get some homework done. Thanks for taking time out of your day today to come eat some pizza with us.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy your day. See you tomorrow. We'll be right back on the Davey Gillum Show. We're going to bring up the girls flag football team, so stay tuned. We'll be right back at Universal Pizza out here on the Maverick Boulevard.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OAB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
When the lights turn on and the game begins, you need a team you can rely on. Ray Varner Ford and Clinton's strong lineup of vehicles is crafted with the same dedication and hard work that drives our community. Step up your game in this 2024 F-150 4x4 Super Crew STX, $46,994. 24 Ford Expedition XLT, $59,978. 24 F-250 Crew Cab 4x4 STX, $57,888.
Local you trust, performance you can afford. Ray Varner Ford, built for the game.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores, and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies' boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
2023 Ford Expedition Limited 4x4, $67,950. 2017 Ford F-150 Raptor SVT, $41,950. 2023 Ford Escape ST Line, $28,940. Ray Varner Ford, built for the game.
Welcome back to the Davey Gillum Show. Coach, thanks for coming back. I know we missed you for a few minutes. We had a couple guys up here. They had to go back to the buffet, so we're glad we got you back up here. You got a couple of special guests with you tonight, and I'll let you introduce them. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Yep. So, Chloe Freeman and Kiana Gillum, my niece. So we've started our girls flag league, and we've got some of them on here in a minute. And we'll talk to them. We'll interview them here in a minute after we talk a little bit about E-Town. But girls did a good job.
They did
last night. Went 2-0.
Oh man, it was so much fun. I win. It was special. It was a lot of fun. I watched them play a scrimmage last week. I knew it was going to be fun, but it was electric over there at Hardin Valley last night.
Yeah, so we'll get to these guys here in a minute, but super excited about that.
Yeah, so Elizabethton coach, we know Coach Witten. We know him well. We've been against him 8 years in a row. It seems like this guy does a great job. His team's always physical. They're always going to play you for 4 quarters. They're going to get after you.
Yeah, one of the top programs in the state of Tennessee. You know, all the schools that have sustained success have really good infrastructure, and Elizabethton's one of those places.
100%.
Coach Witten's got his brothers that coach the middle school program, and they've got kind of monopoly on that community, and those kids grow up in that community, grow up in that middle school. It's a lot of continuity, a lot of resources from the older brother, from Jason Witten.
You grow up wanting to play at Elizabethton if you live there.
And they're successful enough to the point that, you know, kids like Bryson Rollins from Dobbins Bennett are transferring in.
Just won a conference championship at Maryville.
Yeah. So you got people leaving schools like Dobbins Bennett and Science Hill to play at Elizabethton. So they've done a great job with their program, and you know, they've got a winning culture, and they know what it takes to win championships. They're always in the hunt. So very well coached team, very physical team, very disciplined. You know,
big up front, always
big, always a lot of kids, and they're going to make you go beat them. You know, you're not. There's a lot of teams we play that we can get on the board and we can scheme up 14 or 21 points of free touchdowns. You know, we think we can get them to. You're not going to get any of those with them. You're going to have to drive. You know, 8-10 play drives. If you get a holding call, something like that, you're probably not scoring that drive on these guys. So they really just test how well your team executes and how good you are. So it'll be a tough game. Defensively, they're just like always solid.
Good tacklers.
Yeah,
get you on the ground.
Everybody's going to do their job. Probably less star power this year than they've had in the past. You know, no ball kid that's 6'4", 285, anything like that.
The 17 that plays for Middle Tennessee State right now, I can't recall his name. He was really good. Played with my son Garrison. Was playing. I was showing you a video earlier, Coach Garrison.
I think he starts linebacker.
He does. He's a great football player for him.
Parker Hughes is his name.
Hughes. Him and Garrison battled out there. I was showing you a video. That's one of my favorite memories. I've still got it on my phone. A long kickoff run right there. Garrison had always think back to that when we have those guys on the schedule and when they come back down here. So that's a fun memory for me.
Yeah, we've had some tough battles with those guys.
It's a
game. And really, we've got the better of them. Greenville's got the better of us. We've got the better of them. That kind of thing, and it's went back and forth with them and Greenville. So you know, there's a little trifecta between the three of us going at each other over the years. They got us twice in 1 year. That was the year Walker got hurt. We were 21. A little wounded. But other than that, we've done a real good job with him. But it's always down to the wire. You know, even 22 when we beat them twice in 22, and both of them games were a lot closer than they should have been. But that's the thing; it's just hard to pull away from those guys.
They're a bunch of fighters and a great football team. I'm looking forward to it.
But it should be electric atmosphere. We need as many people as we can to come out.
7 o'clock kickoff. Bring all the cowbells and bring all the train horns and bring all the excitement and energy, because it's going to be that on Friday night. You don't want to miss this game. If you've not been to an Anderson County Elizabethton game, you want to come to this one, because this one is what it's all about in high school football.
All right, Coach. So now we're off to Freeman and Gillum. It's been a long time since the Mavs have had a Freeman and Gillum on the field together. So you know, me and your dad played together, and Trav was a center when I played. So those were some good memories too. Your dad ever talk about back when he played ball?
Yeah, he talks about it a lot actually.
So the highlight reel I saw at 5 Star. both of you girls are all over it. But the clips from the scrimmage last week, I think you're faster than your dad.
I hope I am.
Yeah. So.
I guarantee you, she's faster. We may race tomorrow at school. That may be something we do at lunchtime tomorrow because he's watching tonight, and I guarantee you he just came out of his chair because he heard somebody say you might be faster than him.
He definitely will.
He's a competitor. He wrestled Ben Downs because Ben said he would beat him in wrestling, and we saw that.
Travis, that guy, he may make you race.
He may challenge you tomorrow in front of the whole school.
I'll get home and he'll be outside waiting.
He'll cheat too.
Yeah,
he will.
No doubt.
So, but I knew you're athletic. I've seen you cheer. I've seen a lot of the videos. Both of you girls are gymnasts, and I've seen a lot of those things. But I didn't know you could run. I've seen a lot of, and in the scrimmage, you had some long catches, over the head catches. So very impressive. Does any of that come from throwing with Dad in the backyard growing up, or you just?
I played softball when I was really young, but I'm sure that helped a little. But I don't think I ever realized it myself because with cheer, I've never really had to run like that, fast or long distances.
Like somebody's chasing you?
Yes, like literally chasing me. But I've never done it until football, and I was like, wow, I'm actually kind of good at this.
So, Kiana, I know your mom and dad both are athletic too. And April may be the more athletic than Travis. I don't know.
That's where you get it from. Just say it.
I get it from my mom.
I guarantee.
I have seen her working at CrossFit. She's pretty tough.
They're CrossFitters for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Kiana, a little surprised you throwing the ball. I know, you and John David have thrown around over the years, but we expected more of a linebacker, head hunting, a lot of penalties. Just knowing your dad, So what's it been like being quarterback?
Well, I wanted to go out and show you guys that I could actually throw because when I used to have to go with you guys in the morning to
that's true.
Speed training and stuff, I would always be like, okay, I'm going to take this and correct my throwing and tie it together, and then one day they're all going to be impressed with my throwing, and I got to go out there and show it.
That is true. There's a lot of times Kiana would come in and catch for John David for hours.
Have to throw it back.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Okay. But looks like you girls are having a blast. It looks like the whole flag season.
You know who's really mad are the girls that graduated last year that don't get to do this, because I've heard from a lot of them. One's here tonight, and she was very upset that we have that program now and we didn't have it when she was there, because she said she would have definitely dominated in that game right there.
My sister was complaining. The first scrimmage we had, I told her, and she said, "Oh, I would have been so good at that."
How fun is it?
It's probably one of the most fun things, if not the most fun thing I've ever done. And I wasn't expecting it to be like this actually competitive, because I'm a competitive person, but I was like, it's going to be a bunch of girls out here like goofing around, but we actually we get on the field and we compete.
Yeah, I enjoy it more than volleyball or all the other sports that I do. And you go out there and we're dainty at practice. So everyone that went out there, we weren't expecting it to be like that. And when we all got into the game, it was like a whole different environment, and we all loved it.
Have you all experienced any of the trash talk that typically comes with flag football?
Yes.
You don't have to say the words.
We won't.
We're on TV here. We get in trouble for those.
Our first scrimmage, I think, was a little bit of an eye-opener. Our games yesterday, they were much more laid back, but our first scrimmage was a little wild.
It was definitely, we all thought all the games were going to be like that. So going into the games yesterday, we were like, oh, we were expecting this, and it was, the girls were completely different. There's some girls that you get thrown into the mix that will go at you.
Well, it'll get more competitive as everybody gets comfortable, but that is the beauty of football. As far as the team sport goes, Coach, football is just special.
Yeah, it is.
The camaraderie you get with your teammates and things. So I'm excited for you girls.
Yeah.
Hopefully y'all play later in the evening so we can get everybody there.
Yeah.
But super excited for you girls. I think we're going to hand it over to Coach Cotton.
Coach Cotton right now.
All right.
And bring up some of the other ladies as we get them. Coach, come on in. We'll talk to you, and we'll transition a couple other ladies up here.
All right.
This is John Cotton. He coaches on the football team with the guys on Friday nights, and just was super excited about the girls flag program when we introduced that in the summer. And I'll tell you, Coach, one of the things that got me last night was one of the other athletic directors from Knox County. We're playing in the Knox County League. One of the other athletic directors came over and he said, y'all got so many girls out for flag ball right now. And I said, we had more. This is what we have, but we had more. And he said, I can't get over the number of girls that y'all have and how good they are. And I said, and then he said, and how many coaches do y'all have? So you got a couple of coaches helping you too, right?
We've got four total coaches on staff already helping us, and they're stoked to be there.
Yeah.
They love it.
Yeah. Ryan Moog,
Craig Owens, and Jonah Hedges.
Yeah. And so, let's get these two, and then we'll bring them up. Yeah. So, ladies, go ahead. Coach, introduce us right here.
All right. All the way here on the to my left is Emily Martin. She is our center.
Did a great job.
Has done a great job. Already been being recruited by King University out of Bristol, Tennessee. They're bringing her up for an official visit, I think, here in a week or two.
Love it.
They are also interested in wide receiver and defensive back, Anaya Witkowski. Anaya, if you get a chance to watch the 5-Star Preps video.
I saw it. I was there live. I saw it live, but I did see the 5-Star too. Yeah, really good.
I was going to say, I don't feel like the 5-Star Preps video did it justice. I mean, it was a spectacular catch.
Yeah, it was. Was it the back shoulder?
Oh, yes. It was the back shoulder. It turns completely around and then runs it in for a touchdown.
Really good. Excellent. Ladies, what do you think? What's your Maverick memory from last night? What do you remember last night?
Oh, gosh. Probably my Maverick memory was just probably that first touchdown where we all celebrated, and then just starting to realize that, at practice we were a little not sure what we were doing, and then when it all came together, we were like, oh my gosh, we actually can kind of do this.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. Yeah.
Maverick memory, the back shoulder catch.
Oh.
Or was there another one?
Basically, so I made a touchdown, and then Chloe, we just run up and then we chest bump, and I just love the celebrations everyone does.
Yes. You know what's fun for me is to see all the ladies from all the different sports, right, come together, and some we have some on the team that don't play other sports, but everybody comes from something, and they come to this team, and y'all are I think y'all have known each other and been best friends for your entire lives. The way y'all cheer each other on, it's super fun for me to watch as an athletic director, to see our students and our athletes get excited for each other, and just really great, and just super excited for y'all as we move into the next few weeks to watch this thing grow. We're going to bring some of your teammates up, but Coach, what's next for these ladies? While we're bringing some other ladies up.
So next week we've got West and Halls at Halls, and we're looking for another two games. One on Monday night. We're hoping for another big game from Kiana and from the ladies. And then defensively, we talk about how offensively how well we played, but defensively, if we had I feel like if we left our starters in, we might have pitched a shutout in both games. So they played great.
What do you remember from last night? What's your Maverick moment?
Probably the last play where I was doing all those spins
you did a great
turns.
Run. It was a long run.
It was a long run.
I think you ran 75 to get 25, but you got it.
It was amazing. I was in the moment. I was in the moment right there. It was just amazing.
Yeah, awesome. Maverick moment?
Probably just getting to play on defense and really guarding the team so they didn't score.
Yeah.
Probably whenever Kiana told me to run the snag route, and then I ran it and we got a touchdown.
So we got snag route. I love it. We're running the snag.
I will say, and Braylee's being modest here. Braylee comes out, and I'm almost positive she's got her nose broke. She comes out. She's like, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. She comes over, just stuffs some cotton up her nose, and comes running back into the game.
Eli Davis.
Are you as fast as your brother?
Yeah, I'm faster.
Oh, she's faster than both of them.
Okay, all right. Maverick moment from last night.
Just playing defense and getting the blocks of people.
Yeah, I love it. Coach, it's been a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. We got a lot of young ladies out. We didn't get to have them all here tonight. We're going to have y'all back as we go through our season and we get this show continuing to go. We'll have you guys back up here. Just super excited. Yeah, and I told you a minute ago, and I'll continue to say this, it's so much fun to watch a team get excited about other players on the team and genuinely care for each other and care about how successful somebody is. It's been great to watch that, and I think it's genuine. I don't think that anybody's faking that. And I brought my wife last night. I said, you got to go see this. I said, I've never seen anything like it. And I haven't. I've never been to a girls' flag game except for our scrimmage. And I told her, I said, that was the most fun I've had. And I said, you got to go see this. She went last night and she talked about it the whole way home, how fun it was to watch. So y'all got a product. And listen, it's the first one in school history. It's forever. Okay. And you will have your little girls one day, you will say your mom played flag football, and you'll get your girls out there. Maybe they'll be playing too, and you'll be saying, I was on the first flag football team at Anderson County High School.
I was going to say absolutely, because my daughter that's in middle school right now, she's an 8th grader. She's already like, Dad, can I play on the flag football team? Can I play on the flag football team? So you all do have girls already looking up to you in the county saying, hey, we want to be like these girls.
So on that point, Coach, I think this winter we're going to do a youth girls flag football, because we've got the high school flag football for the guys, and we also run a middle school league as well. And as we get our indoor facility built to give us another area to practice and work, we're going to add girls flag to that and get some of these middle school and younger girls in there. We will need you all to guide that program and make sure those girls stay plugged in right there. So we're super excited to be the first ones in the county to have it, and the first team in school history. Y'all are on it. Congratulations. We appreciate your time, energy, and effort to make that thing great, and it is spectacular. We got a game Friday night, Elizabethton at Anderson County High School. Super fun up there. If, like I said, ladies, y'all have seen this and y'all will know Friday night at Anderson County is going to be electric. We're going to celebrate the veterans. We got a huge fireworks show. It's going to be spectacular. Russ Gillum has put together another spectacular fireworks show, but this one's going to be great because we're going to celebrate the men and women who serve our country right there. So just an electric atmosphere. 7 o'clock. Get your tickets on GoFan or get them at the ticket booth, or come by school and pick them up. 7 p.m. Anderson County High School. We'll see you there. Great job.